Hi, I'm Leong Hai, the Program Director for Smart Grid and Power Electronics Consortium, Singapore, in short, SPECS. We are very happy to be here today to be in Tech Innovation 2021 to share the SPECS members' contribution to Energy Grid 2.0, technologies, and innovation. Let me introduce a little bit about SPECS. SPECS is actually a national technology consortium of Singapore that is hosted in Nanyang Technological University, in short, NTU. So within a short time span of less than 3 years, it has already established more than 25 million of industry research spending, 7 commercialization projects, 20 workshop and networking events, and it will complete 3 International Energy Week conference by the end of this year with 13,000 delegates every year. There are a total of 36 members in SPECS, comprising of large local enterprise, multinational companies, as well as small and medium-sized enterprise. So with the program office setting up with 7 associated and affiliated members, the 36 members of SPECS is able to network with more than 1,500 organizations worldwide. And we are happy to share that there are 5 Singapore government agencies that are supporting the SPECS program office, from the National Research Institute in Singapore, A*STAR, National Research Foundation, Economic Development Board of Singapore, Energy Market Authority, as well as Enterprise Singapore. These 5 agencies will support SPECS program office to draw upon all the Institute of Higher Learning from universities to polytechnic as well as ITE to unlock their research investment for commercialization project in the smart grid and power electronics domain. These are the 35 SPECS members, where it has associated and affiliated members. These are mainly the non-profit organizations that will link up the 1,500 organizations with the 35 SPECS members. With that, this is where Singapore is today, which is a conventional grid that is moving towards the smart grids. And right now, the SPECS program office is planning for Smart Grids 2.0, or which is a part of Energy Grid 2.0, that will be able to make Singapore 15,000 substations, big and small, to be more energy efficient, to be more flexible and smarter in handling the new energy scenario that is happening today. So with that, the Smart Grid and Power Electronic Consortium will be in line with the 4 switches in Singapore that is deploying more natural gas that will be able to reduce Singapore energy footprint, deploying more solar within Singapore, even though there is a very limited physical location in Singapore, connecting the Singapore power grid to the region, and more importantly, explore low carbon alternative that is viable within Singapore. So what has changed within the smart grid in 2.0 system level integration will involve 2 important elements, which is the advanced power electronics that will support the bidirectional flow of energy, and the digitization with decentralization of the power grid that will give a smart multi-energy system as well as bidirectional power flow that enables energy trading and digitization of substation and digital grid. So with that, the outcome for Energy Grid 2.0 will help Singapore power grid to be more reliable, resilient, and increase the consumer's awareness that the consumer will get a more energy efficient usage of the grid, and the energy will be mixed with clean energy from the renewables, and eventually the consumer will participate in the energy market. And that will also help Singapore to save on its power assets and ensure its infrastructure is more efficient and well maintained. Thank you.
Hi everybody. The topic for today's presentation is on our innovative product for energy harvesting applications. Abacus has been established since 1994. Our vision has always been to be the one-stop power solutions provider for the customers. The main power solutions that we provide include backup power systems such as UPS, DC power system for telecommunication equipment, the renewable energy solutions, battery and energy storage systems and solutions. An important and essential requirement of power solutions provider is the provision of services. Our services include project management, mechanical and electrical services, the provision of engineering solutions, and technical support and maintenance services. Next, our areas of business covered the government, defense, and public security region. In the area for industrial and infrastructure business, for the customer bases for renewable energy systems, and in the area of information and communications communities. As a power solutions provider, one of our key focus is on harvesting energy from the various renewable sources and contribute to our national goal of carbon emissions reduction. In the area of power generation, there are many problems we are facing currently. One of these problems is the availability of electrical power in remote areas. Currently, there are around 1.2 billion people has no or limited accessibility to grid power. In many places, the electrical powers are generated by diesel generators. However, the smooth operation of these generators depend heavily on the availabilities of fossil fuels. Besides dependency on fossil fuel, they cause heavy air pollution and emits large amount of carbon dioxide, which is the main greenhouse gas. In recent years, people and organizations introduced microgrid power systems. Currently, there are microgrid power systems with different kinds of topologies, integrating various types of renewable energy sources and energy storage systems, and supporting different types of load. In the current microgrid implementations, various types of power conversion systems are being deployed. The current power conversion systems are designed and built using standard functional building blocks with fixed power rating. With the power conversion system from different suppliers and manufacturers, they complicate the system integration and maintenance processes. The complexity in integrating the various types of renewable energy sources with different types of loads using different brands and models of power conversion system normally result in interoperability issues. There is no centralized and decentralized control function. The solutions are not scalable. There is power instability due to low inertia renewable energy sources, and there is no intelligent fault detection and effective diagnosis capability. Hence, an innovative technology to provide stable power using renewable energy resources at any time, anywhere, to anyone is developed. To resolve the limitation of current microgrid solutions, we introduce our smart hybrid energy solutions. The smart hybrid energy solution comes with the following key features. It is modular, scalable, and expandable. It is a hybrid AC-DC plug-and-play solution. It provides intelligent control and management of the various distributed energy resources. It enables flexible power interaction between AC and DC subgrid. It is capable of smart prioritizing of the different power sources. It provides a cloud-based platform for remote monitoring and management of the microgrid system. And it comes with intelligent fault detection and diagnosis features. With our smart hybrid energy solutions, it brings you the following key advantages. It enables a modular, hot-swappable, and expandable microgrid power solution. It eliminates the need to integrate different power conversion systems from different vendors. It makes possible the integration of different power sources with one single power conversion system. It supports multi-mode operation with flexibility, and last but not the least, there will be no system interoperability issue. With this, I have come to the end of my presentation. Should you have any interest in our solutions, please feel free to contact us. Thank you for your time and attention.
Hello, good day. My name is Alex. I'm from General Engineering. Today, I'm going to share with you the topic Berenium Redox Flow Battery for Marine Application. General Engineering is a system integrator for marine power system and automation. We have a long history of supplying power and automation system for ships traveling around the world, and with a team of strong and energetic engineering team to support the business. The BRFB technology is in cooperation with NTU Singapore. The background of this BRFB battery is have some advantage and some disadvantage. The advantage of this VR battery is it has very long lifespan, up to 25 years. It do not emit any hazardous gas. It's not flammable. It has very stable performance. Therefore, there's no degrading. And that is why they have very low maintenance is required. And that means that you need very short time to get back your investment. However, VRFB have quite low energy density and it requires a large space. Energy storage in the ship. In the process of electrifying vessel, energy storage is one of the most important part of the system. Currently, the most common one is using lithium battery. And one of the challenges of using such battery is the time available to charge the battery. For example, the ferry, water taxi, especially during the peak hour like in the morning or evening, where the vessel alongside time is very, very short. So we have very little time to charge the battery. And also like a large vessel, like offshore support vessel, they may have to carry extra energy storage because at a certain time, they are not too sure of whether they can call the port or they have to go to the IRAC on time. So they have to spend more money to get a larger energy storage system. So when we use the VRFB in the ship, it's especially effective when you build it into a new ship because we can utilize a lot of empty space in the tanks and large amount of energy on board. And it can turn around very fast for charging because we can build base station on land and exchange the charge and pre-charge electrolytes within a time frame of 10 to 15 minutes. And the base station can utilize green energy from the grid, solar or wind power. And this is very safe and you will not catch fire. And to the owner means that it can have a longer lifespan, means lower cost, lower capex. And the electrolyte can be recycled after 25 years. So what we are looking forward to is interested parties such as ship designer, owner, operator, or authority, or even the system integrator to discuss with us how to further develop this VRFB energy system for ship and base station. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Sriman and I work as Head of Asia ICL Sales. I work with ISVE Singapore Private Limited. ICL stands for Intelligent Communities Lifecycle. Here is a quick bite about our company. IES is a home to the largest building analytics team in the world. We have about 27 years of experience in this arena and we have achieved the world leadership under the energy modeling services. Globally, we have about 20,000 users in excess, and we deliver on an average 75,000 projects per year using the IES software. We have about close to 1 million buildings until date that have used IES for the energy and the sustainability analysis. Together, with the resource efficiency that we have created on the built environment, so far we have prevented about close to 33 power stations. Over the last couple of years, we have heard a lot about digital twins. ICL is basically a solution for the digital twins. However, before discussing about our solution, I would like to emphasize a bit about the problem statements that we have in the built environment. Physical assets contain data from multiple systems in different locations of the different buildings, and all these channels create a lot of data. So here in this case, data management becomes a large issue, and it is further amplified when it comes to a set of buildings or a society. Here in this case, there is an increased demand and the need for a single platform solution that can digest all the data coming from the various channels and create a correlation between the various data, further enabling the building energy consultants as well as the building facility managers to take the operational decisions in the favor of the building. That's exactly where you see the solution like ICL fitting into the bill. ICL, the Intelligent Communities Lifecycle, has its own digital twins, which leverages the best of the building simulation and machine learning. The ICL basically, as compared with the AI, it uses the physics-based simulation methodology to understand and predict the building performance. Typically, in digital twins, you will look at three sort of applications. The first is the descriptive, and the second is prescriptive, and third is predictive. Our ICL digital twin solutions offer the solutions in all these three ranges actually. ICL is basically a combination of three softwares and three cloud platforms. Starting, the first software is ICD, which stands for Intelligent Communities Design. ICD is basically used for both master planning and urban design analysis, where you can analyze the sustainability aspects and as well as the ESG aspects of a particular community, particular campus, or a by city by large. All these various scales of application would be able to be analyzed by the ICD. The second is IESVE. IESVE is an established and a proven solution. It's basically the energy modeling services. It's basically the energy modeling during the design services, during the design stage of a building. Third is iScan. iScan stands for Intelligent Smart Control Analysis. iScan draws the data from the various channels of the building and puts them into a single platform to analyze and understand the data anomalies. The analyzed data further can be taken back to the ISVE to create the hybrid buildings in order to create a perfectly functional digital twins. The fourth is Intelligent Virtual Network, IVN. This is basically to analyze the resource analysis and as well as the controls. A group of buildings trying to have a district cooling system, what level of decarbonization they can create and what level of energy savings can be achieved can be evaluated and be computed by IVN. Overall, if you see, we have three desktop softwares and we have three cloud platforms. iScan is a cloud platform as well, but again with iScan, we have iSIM and iPIM. iSIM is basically intelligent control information model, or rather intelligent communities information model, and then iPIM is intelligent portfolio information model. Together with the combination of these softwares, we would be able to achieve a perfectly functional digital twin. Thank you so much. If you are interested to know more about ICL, I look forward to hear from you. Once again, my name is Sriman, and I work as the head of ICL sales for Asia with ISVE Singapore Private Limited. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Roderick, CTO of OICA. Today I'll be explaining our missions to lower the barrier to EV adoptions. OICA is in the missions to lower the EV adoptions. We start off by focusing on electric motorbikes. Why do we do that? Because motorbike is more pollutive than cars. Reason for that, emission regulation is less stringent than cars. In fact, old and second-hand bikes are even more polluting. ASEAN has the highest density of electric motorbike globally. For that reason, we are focusing on market in Southeast Asia. The largest market with 250 million motorbikes. Motorbike constitute 85% of vehicle population, yet less than 0.1 are electric. Our value proposition is e-motorbikes bundled with power subscription, just like mobile phone on telco subscription plan. Our business model, we work with local e-motorbikes brands, just as telco work with different mobile phone brands. The solution is battery swapping. Just like motorbike go and pump petrols once the range drops, a depleted battery can go to our swap station and swap with a new batteries and move on. The whole process takes less than 1 minute. To overcome the range anxiety, we need to deploy a lot of swapping stations around the cities. In fact, by end of the year, we are expecting more than 100 swap stations in the city of Jakarta. Our power subscription come in 3 flavors. Paid by per minute, that is ride sharing, or user can pay weekly with $18 per week. No down payment, no deposit, and no contract with unlimited swap. For those that want to purchase our motorbike, can pay monthly installment at $72 per month. Also, no deposit, no down payment. In fact, it's cheaper than alternative to petrol motorbikes. Many service providers has the desire to go electric, just like Grab, Gojek, Ninja Express. And we have a lot of electric motorbike manufacturers that want to sell the electric motorbikes to them. But electric motorbike is inconvenient. However, OEGA serves as a bridge. We are bridging electric motorbike manufacturers with these service providers through our battery swapping technologies. What is our differentiators? Each petrol motorbikes replaced by e-motorbikes save 1 ton of CO2 a year. Beyond the price parity, e-motorbike bundled with power pass subscription plan is cheaper than petrol motorbikes. Any e-motorbikes, 1 battery swapping stations, just as telco bundles SIM cards with different phones. And the action speaks louder than words. Everyone is talking about electrifying mobilities. We just do it. We begin our trial, phase 1 trial in Cambodia. Then we go to Indonesia. Now we are in our 3rd phase, focusing in opening a market in Malaysia and Thailand. By end of 2025, we will be expecting more than 10,000 subscribers, and that only constitute to slightly more than 0.5% shares in Southeast Asia. We welcome e-motorbike manufacturers, investors, technology providers to partner with us. With that, thank you for listening.
Hi, my name is Thibaut Baume. I'm the founder of Qosset. Over the last 10 years, we have been building networks with our partners and clients to drive innovation. We work in the field of asset management to marry the latest innovations to important challenges. We provide innovation services in the field of robotics, IoT, and data, and consultancy as well in an extensive range of digital solutions. We have now offices in 4 countries around the world and a highly skilled and diverse team of consultants, engineers, and developers to realize our solutions. We have successfully completed well over 100 innovation projects for public and private clients around the world and have picked up a number of awards in doing so. The optimal management of capital-intensive assets throughout their life cycle is a massive challenge for any asset owner in a rapidly changing world due to global warming, the energy transition, and population growth. We help to identify new technologies that can provide solutions for those challenges and make those solutions work in the real world. The aim is to optimize asset lifecycle value and performance, as well as reduction of emissions and carbon footprint. For this purpose, we have also developed an extensive suite of cutting-edge digital solutions built on a cloud-based platform and utilizing mixed reality for real-time collaboration. I now will hand over to Jason to explain this in more detail.
Thank you, Chiba. Moving on, Qosset solutions to innovate physical asset management comprises with 4 toolbox components, which are mixed reality wearable technology to help in-field engineers with hologram projections and real-time connectivity, customizable integration with the latest NDT tools and devices to capture data into single device application. On all those data combined into web-based portal to optimize asset and inspection planning, workflows, and management. And lastly, super easy to use digital twin integrated with the workflows for data visualization and annotation into asset 3D model. The following video will give a good visual of our innovative solutions.
Journey. This is an example of a scenario. James detects a leak on a pipeline during operator rounds. This requires a complex procedure to isolate the leak. Also, the root cause of the leak is unknown, and this must also be investigated. The expectations are to stop the leak, isolate pipe circuit, and investigate the root cause. James identifies an issue. He uses mixed reality to view asset data, including isometric drawings, documents, operational specifications, and workflow steps. He dials up an expert who can view the issue in real time. With the expert and inspection reports, James can discuss where the root cause could be. Using the 3D digital twin and real-time interaction, it is seen that this is a new leak. He calls in other technicians and experts to find the best course of action. Using the digital twin, the experts can interact and see the inspection history of the asset and reports, all mapped to the digital twin in real time. A decision is made to isolate the line. Detailed steps are explained graphically and verbally to James. The experts guide James through the isolation procedure. A thickness reading is taken via UT on the pipe to verify the problem. This is using a grid method. This data is automatically mapped to the digital twin for the experts to review and make the next course of action. And then James continues with his rounds.
We believe the application of mixed reality, digital twins, and cloud-based portal will remarkably help companies to connect on-site field engineers and off-site experts without the need to spend hours and thousands of dollars for unnecessary travel expenses. Furthermore, the web-based portal for workflows will help companies optimize the business processes towards a more productive and efficient business, which ultimately contributing in reducing carbon footprint globally. Our experience asset integrity management, robotic field system engineering, non-destructive evaluation testing, asset modeling and forecasting, as well as for software and digital technology combined with agile practices will ensure delivering innovation into tangible value-add solutions to our clients. So do reach out to us.
Hi there, I'm Soha, VP of Business Development for Smart Mesh Foundation. So according to IDC, digital transformation investment is estimated at $6.8 trillion between 2020 and 2023. Now, despite the large investment in digitalization, 3.7 billion people are still not connected, and 1.7 billion people has no access to banking services. Now, plus the expensive infrastructure that we have invested in that bring digital convenience could also cause the meltdown of modern social and economic systems, as seen in the recent flooding disaster in Zhengzhou, China, where the modern city was plunged back into the digital dark age when disaster wiped out internet and electricity. Now, people could no longer make call or send messages, and commerce was almost non-existent, with people not being able to pay with cell phones and have limited cash on hand. So what are the problems? Now, the biggest problem with today's digitalization is that the delivery and access of such digital service are still relying on internet, which is an expensive, centralized infrastructure that is subjected to single or concentrated point of failure. So our solution addresses this fundamental issue by a cost-effective, decentralized, and integrated infrastructure that's made up of edge computing nodes and blockchain technology. So hypermesh solutions start at the communication hardware layer with the mesh network. Now, mesh network is made up of indoor and outdoor Wi-Fi routers. Our patented low-loss hop algorithm allows us to create a high-performance mesh network with large area coverage. Now, it is also self-contained and not only bring communication, but also computing power, storage space, and IoT connectivity. Now, on top of the layer, the hardware layer is the Spectrum blockchain and Photon payment network, which form the layer 1 and 2 architecture. Now, they are lightweight and deployable on embedded devices with low-end CPU and limited storage space, such as routers. Photon network also leverage a payment channel architect and allow transactions to take place with or without internet, since no verification is needed on the blockchain. So let's look at the advantage of our solution. Now, rather than needing to travel around the world to complete a simple peer-to-peer transaction, as in the traditional network, Photon transactions can be validated and confirmed without leaving the mesh network or without using internet. Now, in the event when the area is hit with disaster, or if critical infrastructure is down, hypermesh can continue to service the local community, whereas digital service in the traditional network will come to a standstill. Lastly, hypermesh creates a new decentralized business model that truly enables financial inclusion. Now, equipped with both broadband and narrowband networks, hypermesh enables its owner to monetize from their devices or assets that they own or produce or harvest, like solar energy or even data. So some of the application of the solution. So in maritime, hypermesh can be deployed on board of sea vessel to provide a mesh network for onboard communication and e-commerce. It can also bring edge computing, storage space, and analytics for IoT solutions that are deployed on board. Now, with its ability to conduct transactions offline and cross-chain, hypermesh can be the secure payment solution for CBDC or stablecoin for both domestic and international trade. So with that, I thank you for your attention and do reach out if you have further questions about our solution. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Jenwy. I'm the founder and CEO of T-Rex.ai. Today, the topic I'm going to talk about is enabling renewable energy adoption. So in T-Rex.ai, we have a couple of products that we are helping clients to achieve their renewable goal. One of which is called Rehash, where we help them buy racks. One of them is called IEMS. It's a product that we allow clients to reduce their electricity costs through optimization and AI. And the third product is called Resuite, whereby it's a dashboard that we can allow clients to monitor their energy consumption and how green are they at any point in time. And finally, of course, we also help clients install solar panels on their roof through investment. So in Resuite, it's a platform that can allow clients to track their electricity consumption and to monitor how green they are. And in the process, they will be able to go green through an API to purchase racks to meet their renewable energy goals. The IEMS or ReSmart system is an intelligent system. It's actually a spin-off of a product from NTU, right? Whereby we use a control system to be able to intelligently manage electricity consumption and electricity production through renewable source. Rehash is our flagship product. It's a marketplace that allows clients to buy and sell renewable energy. It allows renewable energy power plants to be able to monetize more money out of their renewable plants. And at the same time, it's a very easy way and a capex-free way for corporates to be able to achieve their green or renewable goals. So renewable energy is becoming the default source for large corporations globally, mostly dominated by the tech companies and the data center operators. Examples are Google, Facebook, Apple, who has already committed publicly that they will use 100% renewable energy. And there's a common standard that is established globally. 1 megawatt hour of generated renewable power is equals to 1 rack. So through the procurement of rack, renewable energy certificate, client will be able to fulfill their renewable energy goals. And they can do this easily in Rehash platform. The problem with the current REX market is that it's a very opaque market. It's operated by a few brokers in the OTC market. So the buyer and the seller wouldn't be able to achieve the best scenario and the best pricing at the time that they want. So there's a strong mismatch between timing, volume, and price. So the lack of a open and transparent platform with pricing transparency is exactly what we are delivering to our client. So we call that Rehash. It's a REX trading platform. This is how it looks like. So it's an online platform, something like a stock exchange or like a Shopee that you can go in and make your own procurement of renewable power. What is inside this platform is you have a portal that can allow you to do the registration in a very short time. And at the same time, you have the ability to sell your racks within the platform to earn you the additional revenue. So you can take that returns to be able to build even more projects. That's enabling the entire renewable energy generation growth globally. So T-Rex right now is the largest player in one of the global REX registries called Tigers. So as you can see, among the about 1.96 million of Tigers or REX, we are holding approximately 17% market share. This is in the entire world, right? So Tigers registry is operating on a global scale. These are the customers that we have acquired to date. 5 out of 6 gentailers in Singapore are our clients. So what they do actually is they come to our platform to purchase certificates for our platform, and they combine the certificates with their electricity to offer green power to their clients. So in the process, we also link up with large platform partners like Envision and Cinema. And at the same time, buyers who are the big names are also customers of T-Rex. So that's all I have. And thank you very much for listening to me. I look forward for opportunities to speak to everyone. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Abhishek from vFlowTech. At vFlowTech, we are building a cutting-edge technological solution to unlock the power of renewables. Renewable energy is the future. Cost of renewable has dropped drastically, and we are entering into a domain of energy transition where we need lot of batteries. Now we have renewable energy which is intermittent and batteries which are also intermittent load, EVs in terms of EVs. World in order to have a true transitions, the world need lot of battery technologies, and long duration energy storage technology holds the key. Fortunately, there are many available technologies today we have. However, the caveat with energy storage technology is you need to find right technology with right application to make sense. While lithium ion is phenomenal technology and driving the EVs because of the energy density, it has certain problems like thermal runaway. Remember, when you're talking on a phone for half an hour, it becomes hot. The phenomena is called thermal runaway. Now imagine if you're powering the whole building for a few hours, thermal runaway management is one of the critical issues. Also, when you have been using an old laptop for 3 years or 4 years, you will see that the performance degrades drastically. You would not like that to happen when you are powering buildings. Flow batteries, on the other hand, are phenomenal technologies. It's also called pumped hydro in a box. It has multiple benefits. It has been able to demonstrate long duration, long life without any degradation. It is also made up of environmentally friendly materials and are 100% recyclable. But as all technologies had certain defects, flow batteries also suffered from low efficiency, precipitation of vanadiums, low energy density, and chemical handling and leakage problems. At vFlowTech, we have been working on this technology for last 7 years at NTU and resolving each issues. So we have developed an state-of-the-art innovative stack design, which allows us to increase the round trip efficiency of this battery by 10%, higher than any competitors. We have also developed an organic additive that allows us to operate in hot and humid conditions without the need of any active cooling. I don't need air conditioning to operate my batteries in Semakau Island. Plus, we have developed our own proprietary BMS and EMS, which allows our battery to improve the response time to less than 10 milliseconds. And our EMS, which is a brain of the battery, it iterates and trains itself each day it operates, which makes it very intuitive. We have and all these things makes our battery outperform other technologies in terms of operational flexibility, longer asset life, wider operating temperature, and making it the most safe and reliable electrochemical batteries. We have built our battery and scaled it to industrial scale. Our battery is now powering our office building in Cleantech 1, and our EMS is precisely controlling which energy to prioritize, where should it go, and balances the load in the building. This battery has been in performance for over a year, and we have been collecting data. Our batteries can precisely power the whole island, and one of our customer in one of an island in Singapore is burning over 5 million liters of diesel. We put a small microgrid on Jurong Island and so that our battery can form a grid. This battery was running for last 3 months, saving over 7,000 liters for diesel for our client. Our client got excited, and we are now converting their tanks into mega storage battery. So two of their tanks can store up to 40 megawatt hour of battery energy storage. And we are now working on this island where there is a Dead Sea area where we are putting floating solar and using two of their existing tanks to create a 40 megawatt hour battery. Solar plus battery will form a microgrid powering the whole island, saving over 5 million liters of diesel each year. We have also got a contract from Korean government where we are converting the existing gas station using the existing infrastructure to make into a hybrid flow battery EV charging station. Now, in Korea, there is a lot of free, clean energy in terms of wind available, which is now being exported to a gas station and used as a EV charging where the charging costs are quite high. And it makes economical sense. We have been making a partnership in Australia. We have been shipping batteries in Australia to powering their homes and formed a partnership with an Australian mining company to power their green hydrogen project in Malaysia. We are looking for partners and collaboration who are setting up of advanced microgrid in the region. We are looking for IPP developers who are building renewable assets, and we are looking for strategic partners to enter new markets like in Africa where we have partnered with Singfuel to build our hybrid microgrids and sell clean energy. We are supported by world-class team and advisors from NTU, Redkey, and McKinsey. Thank you. This is VFlowTech for you.
Hi, everybody. My name is Fok Hong. I'll be presenting sustainable cooling solutions for building, the augmented displacement ventilation system, ADV for short, and vortex plateless ceiling ventilator fan. As you all know, air conditioning systems account for 60% of our electricity consumption of all buildings. This includes hotels, casino and convention centers, residential, banks and offices, restaurants, museums, recreation centers, shopping centers, hospitality, convention centers, and so on and so forth. Today, there are two types of air conditioning systems, or ACMV. Yeah, the mixed ventilation systems, as well as the passive displacement ventilation systems. In mixed ventilation systems, this is very energy intensive because it's very inefficient because it cools the whole space. And very often it is overcooling of the space, and hence this is unsustainable. Whereas in passive displacement ventilation system, it displaces the cool air onto the floor and make use of the natural convection to move the air around in the room. Again, it moves the air within the whole space. It has been reported that such systems save energy up to 30%. However, the air tends to be passive, tends to be stale, because it relies on the body heat to move the air. Hence, the comfort level is compromised. Vortex presents the augmented displacement ventilation systems. This is based on the Vortex patented technology, which is a plateless ceiling fan technology. The plateless ceiling fan technology basically creates a 3D vortex air curtain, and this is very energy efficient. As in passive displacement ventilation system, it relies on the cool air from the passive displacement ventilation systems or any cooling systems to throw the cool air onto the floor, where the plateless ceiling technology will pick up the cooler air and then circulate the cool air around the occupants below, giving us a chill factor. An important factor of this plateless ceiling fan technology is that it stratifies the air such that the air above the fan is left intact, whereas the air below will be circulated. Hence, you can control the volume of air and the space that we want to cool. Augmented displacement ventilation system is really the future of cooling. The technology behind includes the Vortex technology. It's basically an open loop as well as a closed loop systems that make use of machine learning, artificial intelligence, and IoT sensors. Some of the benefits include comfort, increases in comfort to the occupants below, and improve the performance, and it saves in total energy consumption for cooling, thanks to the AI sense. Some of the features include subtle cool breeze, and it's very quiet, less than 40 dB, and it's very low power, and give us a consistent comfort level due to the air movement or the chill factor. We are looking for collaborations and investment opportunities to advance our ADV system so that it will be adopted in tropical climates like Singapore. And we also hope to increase the plateless ceiling fan ventilation system, reaching out to bigger market. Vortex also embarked on another technology, what we call the intelligent energy storage system. This uses the power electronics and modularize a battery to allow a much safer and more reliable energy storage systems using lithium ion or any types of battery systems. And it can also use second life battery. Please contact me. I'm Fok Hong. I'm the founder and executive director of Vortex. Thank you.